welcome back to Raynham Hall Museum's unboxing. This is our doll episode. I have here with me today Joanna Badami. She is the chairman of our collections committee and a board member at the museum. Welcome, Joanna.
Thank you, Jessica, for that very nice introduction.
So what can you tell us about some of these dolls?
They're all from about the same period, which is around 1870 to about 1915. They are from 3 different countries. They come from France, from Germany, and from the United States. This period is referred to as the golden age of American toys, because it was at this period in time when the middle class was developing in the United States due to our increased economic wealth, and people had money to spend for toys for their children. And the gap was filled by various countries, and the United States, within a short period of time, became one of the leading countries. So we're going to start with the French dolls, and they are the earliest of those that are being represented here. And they are what we call fashion dolls. In this period, 1870s, 80s, these French fashion dolls were actually wearing clothes made by couturiers who made the clothes for adults, and they were hired to do the same. We have on the left here a doll wearing a couturier outfit. We cannot open it up to show you, but if you could see it, you would see the boning that's hand sewn in there, just as it would be for someone, an adult, ordering couturier clothing. Now she has a beautiful bisque face with glass eyes. They are called enameled with threading. And she has a slight smile in her face, and her hair is human hair. Her body is made of kid. We have here another French doll. She is also wearing a French outfit of slightly less quality, but still made specifically for her in much the same way you would make adult clothing. And this is a star because of the fact that she has a wooden body. Those were the most desirable. And it's an articulated body because the body moves, the wrist move, the arm moves, and the same with the legs. Now here we have a German China head doll. These dated from around 1850 or a little bit before. As I said, they were made in Germany, and she has a cute little outfit, not couturier, but a period piece. And you can see she has a kid body. But notice the beautiful shoes, made just like your own shoes would have been made at that time. We have this German boy doll. We're going to call him Paul. And it's so nice when we have a vintage doll to have the name that the original owner would call the doll. And he's wearing beautiful linen clothing, leather shoes, his stockinette stockings. And he also has the blue enameled eyes.
With Paul here, we actually have a lot of his clothing that we can unbox for you guys.
What a nice array of clothing we have for him. This is his going outside outfit. It is a wool flannel stripe coat with covered buttons, and his little sailor hat with even an embroidered anchor. It's absolutely charming. And just in case there's a little dribble when he's eating, we have a handmade linen bib.
And here we have another outfit of Paul's. Would these clothing, would it have been made by the owner? Like, would a child make it? Would a family member make it? Were they store-bought?
Mostly this type of thing you can see is handmade. It could have been made by the mother, it could have the grandmother. I do know sometimes if they had a talented nanny, this would be her pleasure to do something for the child she's taking care of, to make an outfit for their doll. So we have a corduroy jacket, and if you see this back belt here, it's typical of about 1910, 1915. So they carried whatever outfit would be popular for a man, they would make for the boy. That's very exciting to find clothes that go with the doll. Yes. Now, right above him is a wonderful German doll, and that is a Simon and Halbig doll, one of the biggest manufacturers of dolls. And he has a charming sailor outfit with wonderful leather shoes. And you'll see he has his anchors embroidered on his sleeve and on his neck piece there. And I have to point out the wonderful condition. We talked about the pieced body with the movable hand, but his fingernails still have the original paint on them and in perfect condition. His shoes are absolutely perfect. He hasn't been walking anywhere. And he's absolutely charming. And now we have one more German doll to talk about, and I am so excited about her. I had never paid too much attention to this little doll, and she has one of the best outfits in our collection. She not only has a fur-trimmed hat with a feather, she has a charming little dress, a wool coat, and then she has her shoes with little buckles and little knit socks. But she is charming. I think you'll have to agree with that. Now we're going to talk about the last three dolls, which are all American, and they are all what we call stockinette dolls. That means that their face basically was made by coating cotton, knit fabric with oil, paint, and then pressurizing the features into the face, and then hand painting the features. This doll is a Martha Chase doll. And her dolls were originally made for use at Memorial Hospital in Boston for the nurses to actually have a child-size baby to hold. And this, after they were made for the nurses, they became popular for children. And so we have a smaller than child-size doll. But you can see this is in very good condition and wearing probably the original outfit. This doll is early 20th century, from about 1910, 1912. And now we have here another Martha Chase doll. And she is in excellent condition too. You can see the painted hair, painted features, and the painted cloth fingers. Now I do want to show you one of the features with the Martha Chase doll was they had separate ears, hand sewn, and you could see how realistic these were.
And Joanna, with the stockinette dolls, was it more affordable to make these so it was easier to bring to the masses and like the middle class?
It was much more affordable than the bisque dolls in couturier clothes. So it was American at its best. They were making so many of these dolls, and you will find them in many of the households where they would not have been able to afford to buy a bisque doll for their child. Now here we have what we call a Philadelphia baby. This was made by the Shepherd Company in Philadelphia. He is in quite good condition, even though he looks a little bit worse for the wear.
He was well loved.
Yes, and the thing is, he is wearing a little sailor outfit, which looks commercially made, so it might have been his original little outfit, or it might have just been made and sold for dolls of his size. And so we have sailor doll theme again. If you look on the feet, you'll see the little red toes. They were not painted red. Apparently they came with little red shoes, and the dye from the shoes would leak onto the toes. But as a result, it does give you the idea that you actually do have the Philadelphia baby. So I think he's quite charming. And again, a very popular doll. You know how important the toys are to children. And it was very common to take a picture of the child with the toys just to have a keepsake of how much the child loved those toys. So we have here a little boy playing with blocks and posing for his picture. Again, the outfit he's wearing is similar to the outfit that Paul is wearing, about 1910 or so. And then here is this little girl with her carriage, with her doll prominently featured.
I mean, Joanna, I want to thank you so much for coming in and talking about the dolls in our collection. It's such a fascinating subject.
Thank you, Jessica, for inviting me. You know I enjoy this topic.
And then thanks for watching, and keep watching our episodes of Unboxing Raynham Hall.